There's a lot of different games that SIBOL is competing in. But before we get into some of the other games that we'll be competing in, let's focus now here as we get into Agent Select versus Zol Ragnar and Sky Encore Esports. Ang first map natin dito ay Icebox, and ito, makikita na natin dito kung ano, kung saan yung medyo, tawag dito, where they're leaning towards onto. Makita ba natin double initiator
Tama.
from Zol Ragnar, or will we see more a default setup from both of these teams? So far, no, may mga couple of lock-ins na tayo dito. What catches your, is there anything that catches your eye here, Rak?
So, tama nga yung prediction natin dito. They are going for a double Sentinel comp. KJ and the Sage picks are pretty good. And kung makakita mo nga, Apple, parang mirror matchup ata makakuha natin dito sa map na to. They are both running Sova, Viper, Jet, Sage, and Killjoy for both Sky and Zol. So, mirror matchup ang makukuha natin dito. Very nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be very nice if these ito na nga yung huli nilang composition, or rather agents na they'll leave us towards 2. And kanina nasabi mo, Shintaro on the Jet. You'd love to see him on the Jet instead of some of those more secondary duelists. At mukhang yun nga ang pakukuha natin dito sa ating first map of the day. And Zol Ragnar, we kind of preface this na Zol Ragnar is a bit of the underdog coming into this series dahil nga natalo na sila previously sa Sky Encore Esports ng 2-0. But this would be the map where they can put their best foot forward and say, hey, hindi kami basa-basa underdog. Kami ang nagpili ng mapa na to. We can get a point off and get us closer into that SIBOL Combine and get us closer to be the champion here in the SIBOL 2023 national team selection. So we'll see how these teams will perform in this match.
Tama. And I also want to bring out, even though hinighlight natin yung mga duelists ng both teams, I want to say Sky Encore Esports and Zol Ragnar, they both are teams that have played with each other for the longest time. They either played with each other or magkalaban sila, played against each other nga. So it's going to be, so they are, a well-oiled machine along with the duelists that come up.
Okay. So yeah, magkakilala na sila. They know each other's tendencies, but we are getting into the first round of the day. It's gonna be the pistol round here between Sky Encore Esports and Zol Ragnar. And so far, mukhang default ang setup ng both teams. No one's going to a very aggressive position, but so far dito on the attacker side, Zol Ragnar, they are inching closer towards the B, pero tatlo ang nag-iintay sila kaagad dito. We might see a very explosive first couple of gunfights here as we get into the B side. Si Shintaro lang yung medyo naglalag behind, waiting for a bit of that lurk coming from Sky Encore, but they're playing very disciplined now. See, with the initial info gathering here with the Aldo, pero spot out kaagad. Alam, at least may dalawang members doon. Nakuha ka dito yung information, and now they're being delayed here by Sky Encore Esports. Not a lot of no frags yet. Actually, there's already one. Zol Ragnar, the Sage, is down here for the side of Zol Ragnar, and knowing that andoon lahat, madaming miyembro ng Sky Encore Esports sa B site, immediately the rotation has been called here for Zol Ragnar. They are going to A site, pero may tatlo na kaagad na nag-iintay sa kanila doon from Sky Encore. This is a nice read here by Sky Encore, not fully committing to the defense at B, already going to this A side of the map, and this might be a very dangerous position right now for Zol Ragnar because Sky Encore Esports, already 4 members there. The Sage is the lone one left. Another one going down for Zol Ragnar. Doon na lang sila dito. On 10 seconds left, and they're being done down here one by one. Only the Killjoy left here. Ionix, can you pull things up? But no, this is going to be the defuse here for Sky Encore Esports getting the first round of the game.
Actually, maganda yung plano ng Zol Ragnar dun take early B control, 5-man B push. Pero Sky Encore, parang basang-basa nila They had the Sage Wall prepared and the Shock Darts prepared to go along with it. So once they tried to make any entry there on the B main side, tinaas lang nila yung wall, tapos Shock Darts just dealt a lot of damage towards Zol Ragnar. They are not able to take a site. And that by the time that they reach a site, their HPs were so low, and grabe yung damage nga ginawa yung sa grabe nga yung damage na ginawa sa kanila. So, once they reach the site, all that Sky Encore has to do is play for retake. It was a very easy time for them.
Yeah, exactly. I like how you mentioned na how the plan unfold right there no first Sky Encore. And yeah, as you mentioned, it feels like na basang-basa nila ang Zol Ragnar at that point. But
Basang-basa
now,
talaga eh.
talaga, it parang ano may libro eh. They're flipping through the pages knowing the game plan by Zol Ragnar. As you mentioned natin kanina, magkakilala to ng mga teams na to and also the players because they have been playing for so long in the circuits in the tier 2, tier 1 tournaments that we've had in the region, in the country. And now going to this second round, ito yung usually gimme round eh. Since nanalo ka ng pistol, you have the gun advantage at immediately the opening frag does go to Eugene there for Sky Encore Esports. Kita niya sa mid has that Marshall and now Shintaro, kaya niyo pa makalusot dyan. Okay, good smoke right there. And then yung Poison Cloud eh, nakalapag naman na. And Sky Encore Esports at this point, knowing that you have a man down, what must be going through your head? Try to take away some guns. Try to damage a bit of the economy from Sky Encore Esports as they head again into this B site. And it's only the Viper here for Sky Encore for probably the first point of contact. Immediately gets taken down. Shintaro with the Spectre from RU. It's a TV5. And this just seems to be more of the same here for Sky Encore Esports. This is the second round for them. And yeah, flawless round right there for Sky Encore.
Very well played there by Sky Encore. Very good initial points of contact. They're all able to hold their own. Malamang kasi mas maganda nga yung baril ng Sky Encore Esports. Pero so now that they're going to have the bonus round, let's see if Zol will be able to take this round from them and hopefully gain some momentum back for them to make a little bit of a comeback here for Zol Ragnar.
Yeah, we'll see. Unfortunately, hindi sila lahat naka-full buy. Kasi didn't really get a lot of frags right there. Si Josh F right here has that Bulldog while everyone else on his team has those Vandals. And for the side for Sky Encore Esports, I believe isa lang sa kanila yung naka-rifle, having that Bulldog, everyone else having that Spectre and the Marshall. So gun advantage right now, slightly in favor of Zol Ragnar. But they can't play this very aggressive din eh. Kasi ang nangyayari dito, if on this round, you lose the round, you just give free guns. And that's just snowball the economy for Sky Encore.
No. I like yung switch up nila dito sa setup nila. Now it's still a triple B play, pero iba naman yung sentinel na nandito si KJ naman. KJ Viper combo. So super sila mahirapan pumasok dito, especially with the guns that they have. And now they does look like gusto nila mag-rotate dito to A site, pero nandiyan yung Sage ready and waiting. Tingnan natin kung mahanap pa nila dito. It is going to be 4v1 dito sa A site. Nag-rotate na ngayon si Sova. Pero
yeah, this is a very good rotate right now for Zol Ragnar getting into this A site since it's only the Sage here. Although nag-rotate na kagad Sky Encore Esports, or 3 members of them are gonna be here for this fight. But Shintaro takes down Kelly S immediately, but Rabbit getting that trade right there, getting another one for his team. Zol Ragnar members taking down members of Sky Encore one by one. They're gonna get the plant here by Shintaro, and only 2 members left. Yung dalawang naiwan nga sa B, as you mentioned, the Killjoy and the Viper here, trying to go for the retake. Guardian, muntikan dun.
Oh my goodness.
Just the wall bang there at the trade on the side of INX does get RU only disrupt left and does get taken down. Nice recovery right there for Zol Ragnar, getting their first point in this game.
Okay, so not much damage to the economy done by Sky Encore Esports. So still very, very good for Zol Ragnar here. They are able to all buy guns, I believe. And Shintaro, he can't buy a Vandal, but he does have his Blade Storm.
Yeah.
So it should be a really 50-50 round here. And this is the time where things start to get interesting. Tingnan natin yung mga strategies na meron. And it does look like that they are trying to go for an A hit here.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a very aggressive A hit right here. Right here, mukhang Zol Ragnar really wants to take the point very quickly with the charge right in here for Shinta, having that Blade Storm. Might be getting the first pick. No, misses some of those kunais right there. Doesn't get the pick off, but Joms takes one down. Zwest takes another one as well. And Sky Encore, going back to their previous setup in the previous round wherein yung Killjoy and yung Viper was in B. That's why right now they are rotating here, trying to retake the side. It's going to be a 3v5. Will Sky Encore be able to pull things off? Eugene has that operator. Baka susubukan lang niya tong is-save if it's not, they're not gonna get a lot of opening frags. We can see right there both the Viper and the Killjoy trying to see if there are any members of Zol Ragnar being in out of position, masyadong going in near the spawn, pero mukhang ditong ibibigay na ng Sky Encore Esports itong round na ito dito sa Zol Ragnar. Very good take for the side of Zol Ragnar, a very quick plant right there, and seems like this fourth round will be going to them.
Yeah. I feel like the first contact by Eugene there with the operator when he was in pipes was very, very vital for Sky Encore Esports there. When he missed that shot, medyo naging malabo na yung defense site nila, even though they do have the Viper wall there to essentially block off yung entrances ng A site. But with that being said, Sky Encore is not in that bad of a economical position. Meron pa naman silang baril.
Yeah.
Dalawang Spectre and of course yung operator nga, since that still is there.
Yeah,
it's going to be very, very huge.
Yeah, you already see no, yung adjustment din dito ng Sky Encore. Kanina iniwan nila yung Killjoy and the Viper on the B side. Now they are hovering more towards the A side while it's only the Sage and the Jet over there. At the same time, Zol Ragnar knowing na yung rush natin na yan might not work the second time around. So let's play it a bit slow. Try to see if we can get some opening some opening picks. But while we're not getting that, let's just slowly go into the side. It looks like it's gonna be the BA commit right here. Trades between the two teams, 1-for-1. Both the Jets getting each pick off for both of them. Plant right now going off right here for Zol Ragnar with the Viper Spit being used right here. This could be a very good position, but Disrupt with a very good in right there on the Viper Spit. Takes down the Viper on 2v2. 1v3 right now. Actually, Eugene with a very clean frag right there. Gets the 4K and gets the win here for Sky Encore. Even recovers the offense.
It looked like it was a really good entry for Zol Ragnar. They were able to get the side. Yung Viper Spit nila pag na. Pero Disrupt just parang tumakbo lang Tumakbo lang sa loob ng Viper Spit. Pinatay yung Viper tsaka sabi nila, okay, my job here is done. Ikaw na bahala, Eugene. Eugene, ikaw na. Ikaw na bahala sa lahat. And Eugene did not disappoint his team. Grabe. What a really good round coming up from Eugene. Was able to get a very 4K just to be able to hold it down and to also be able to retake the site. So it was very, very vital that the Viper Spit be played for Zol Ragnar. Pero unfortunately nga, si Disrupt holding his W key. Hindi niya binitawan.
Yeah, exactly.
Push lang ng push.
One of those things, yun yung, I feel, whenever I play Viper, yun yung pinaka-nakakatakutan ko whenever I use a Viper Spit. But while we're getting into this one, immediately Shinta answering here on B side. Kanina pa naghahanap dito yung Sky Encore, yung mga opening, Zol Ragnar ng opening frags, looking into the side, and now they got it. They got the numbers advantage here on B side, but doesn't seem like they'll be going for that B site. Now they are now slowly rotating, looking at the A site. Habang Sky Encore still have a lot of their guards up here on B site. 3 members are still there. Only the Viper left for Sky Encore and A site. Medyo gumawa sila ng ingay doon sa may mid side of the map using 2 shock bolts right there. And Sky Encore right now slowly rotating with 2 members. Might be spotted by Viper. No, they didn't go through that tube right there. So nakalusot kay Josh F both the rotating members of Sky Encore. Zol Ragnar taking things very slow, and because of this, Sky Encore having more members here on A side. Now they're going for the take here and A side. 1-for-1 so far. Oh, it's still 3v4. Huli pa yung isang member ng Sky Encore. It's still at the B side. Mukhang nanalo doon si Eugene against Josh F with that short even going back into this A side right here. Defender, the Killjoy ulti has been used. Ionix needs to get away with the numbers disadvantage. Will he just go? Not trying to get the kills right here. Maybe able to take down Disrupt as he's trying to go for the defuse. Pero nakatago yung spike. Wasn't able to see it. Was taken down by the operator.
Mahirap yan Pero for that time, yung highlight talaga nandiyan is the Killjoy pick. Apart from yung lockdown, na nag-push away sa mga attackers of Sky Encore. I'm sorry, from Zol Ragnar. Sky Encore was able to retake that due to the lockdown along with a turret that is in kitchen na tinigilan si Josh, 'di ba? Magka-lurk doon, magka-late lurk. Siguro nakita nga siya ng turret, and then once he got spotted by the turret, the Jet was just ready and waiting for him to peek out, and he was just able to win that. They were able to retake off the KJ utility.
Yeah, exactly. And great set play right there from Sky Encore. Great defensive play for them taking that round. No? But here we see an aggressive use of that lockdown here from the Killjoy of Zol Ragnar, which will be freeing up this A side. Pero nakita mo dito, Sky Encore Esports are just moving into the backside of this site. Sa taas, elevated position ngayon dito nag-plant ang Zol Ragnar. Very safe plant right, very open plant right there. So usually what's gonna happen here will be a gunfight. Pero do you see the lurk position right now? From the stage of Sky Encore, that's a very fat flank. If he's able to pull this off, it's Sky Encore not going for the retake. And right now, it's still TV4. Sage, okay, hindi naman niya gano'ng kailangan gumawa ng big play site here. Actually, siya yung spot out doon, the Zol Ragnar, but with the half, the fuse has been half right here by Sky Encore. Pero naigisan na lang, it's only RU left right here. Shintaro, with a couple of good tries, will be able to win the duel right here. Does get it with the classic. With the 3K right there from Shintaro, Zol Ragnar takes another point for themselves.
Parang contrasting yung last round na yun sa round na to. Like, what happened is that we saw the defensive use of the Killjoy lockdown, and for this round, we were able to see it used offensively. And both happened on the A site.
Yeah.
So, ito yung sinasabi nating sentinel picks. Hindi lang puro chamber nga ngayon. There is more room for sentinels like Killjoy, for sentinels like Sage, and with the use of the proper utility there, they were just able to use the lockdown, and once the lockdown was done, get the spike down with the Sage wall, and then just play post plant along, and very, very successful there from Zol Ragnar.
Yeah, nakikita mo talaga nga na, it's one of their set practice plays, no, for Zol Ragnar. And I believe in this round, Sky Encore Esports doesn't have a lot of buy sides here, and actually they're being just gunned down by Ionix 1 by 1. 4K right there. Where's the ace? Give the ace to Ionix, pero ang layo eh. Ang layo ni Aryo dito.
Binibigay na ata.
Binibigay na ata na spot out now. Zol Ragnar, tinatawag na nila. Ionix, get here. Get your Killjoy here so that we can give you the ace for this round. Ito na nga, binigay na nga. And the ace right there for the Killjoy player, Ionix for Zol Ragnar, evening things out in this game.
Oh my goodness. And that's huge, ah. That's huge for Ionix. Ngayon, he's just one orb away from getting his lockdown again. So, pwede natin sabihin, bigyan natin yung ace para mas maganda yung KD ratio niya. Pero tactically, it's also very good because now he's just one off away from lockdown. He can just get the one orb, play A, plant the spike, and then just play for post plant once again, just like what they did.
And very well do that. Pero nakita natin, they're not exactly gonna go for that or ultimate orb play, no? Kasi nakita natin, naglalurk behind, just looking at this B site, si Ionix, he might be able to sneak in here and maybe get an ultimate orb. Actually, ginamit na yung wall right there in Sky Encore so that they will be able to get that ultimate orb for themselves, while Zol Ragnar, again, looking at this A site. But Sky Encore knows what's up. Diyan na sila. Apat na lang miyembro dito nag-lurk around the A site. But there's still a full minute right here. If Zol Ragnar gets some info, if they know that Sky Encore is there, we've seen that they rotate to the other side. And with the Killjoy player of Zol Ragnar still there, they might think that, it's very open. As you mentioned, the rotation is going for Zol Ragnar. It's starting. They're looking around how they can get into this B site right here. Pero they can start things off here in mid to cut off some of the rotating members from Sky Encore. Great. As you mentioned, yun na naman yung third placement. The shot out immediately si Shintaro as he gets on top of the tube here in the middle side of the map. But it's actually a fake out by Zol Ragnar. They're going into the A side right here, taking control, taking a lot of the space here, already going for the plant. Talagang na hoodwink Sky Encore dito na-debate sila thinking na they're gonna go for the full rotate, and now it's gonna be the post plant right here for Zol Ragnar, and Shintar with a very good position. The lurk right there from the Jet gives a man advantage right now for Zol Ragnar as Sky Encore slowly gets into this side, tries to get a bit more frags, maybe try to go for the win right here for this round. Eugene with a very clean kill, gets 2 headshots, but has to get away. Will be going back, tries to get another one here with the 3K, the defuse. I've been hearing right there for Sky Encore, but I don't think they'll be able to get the defuse right there. And actually, it's Zol Ragnar in the end getting the round right here.
Wow. Yan ang fake.
Yeah.
Yan ang fake. And yung that is how you do a fake correctly. We're just able to see. I believe it was Shintaro was just going on top of that tube and then just sell the entire fake to the entire Sky Encore Esports. At naniwala sila.
Yeah.
All 4 members rotated all the way to B. They just left their Killjoy player, and by the time that they realized it was A, si Shintaro nandun na sa likod, ready to lurk on their faces. So, what an amazing play there coming out from Zol Ragnar.
Yeah, it's some of those things you get information through the whole match. Pero going into this round right here, medyo magkakaroon tayo ng pagkakabaliktad between the defender and the attacker side dahil ang at Sky Encore Esports on the defense are now on the side of the attack. Yeah, indeed it is, because they all have pistols, classics, and sheriffs between the 5 of them, and only 3 of them are left right here. KLS does do some bit of damage on the economy, taking one down, taking the Killjoy down from Zol Ragnar. Actually, they have the man advantage. Wow. They're picking up guns, they're picking up rifles, they're being I would say a bit given right here from Zol Ragnar, and with the Viper Spin is very good defensive position right for Zol Ragnar, evening things out. Eugene, he has gone into the side right here, is going for the defuse, will be able to do you stick it, and he does, but Josh F right there with a 4K wins the round right here for Zol Ragnar.
Sky Encore Esports, mukhang they almost had it. Parang ang lapit na nila kunin yun if it wasn't for the Viper Spit coming down from Josh F. Very well played there from the positioning on Josh F. He was able to just play around his Viper Spit there for the post plant, even though they were down numbers. I believe Rabbit also used his. I don't know if it was Rabbit or it was from Zol Ragnar that used their Hunter's Fury, but 2 ults coming out from that post plant, and it still was not enough for Sky Encore Esports because the Viper Spit is just too strong.
Yeah. Especially pag tingnan mo yung ganung situation pag nagamit mo na yung Viper Spit, you're able to walk around. It's harder for enemies to think where you currently are. Unlike yung pag you just hold it down W, you kind of guess that they're still in the middle point of where it was casted. And right now, Zol Ragnar with a man disadvantage, they're gonna go for the B hit right here. Pero with a good defensive setup right now for Sky Encore Esports, is Killjoy, mahihirapan sila to go for a fast plant. And right now, 3 members na lang natitira sa kanila. Sky Encore Esports looks like they have a good recovery from what the past couple of rounds where Zol Ragnar was able to get a lot of points here on this map, and right now they are fighting back. Only 1 member left, actually no members left from Zol Ragnar. Sky Encore Esports able to recover after a couple of rounds wherein they just kept being forced. After they buy a gun, bababalik sila to pistols, and now Sky Encore looks like the momentum has been stopped for Zol Ragnar.
Parang yung B site for Zol Ragnar medyo ano siya, parang not their best, not their better side. A lot of the rounds that they won, I think actually all of them have happened in the A site. So Zol Ragnar trying to switch it up nga dun sa B site did not work out for them. Medyo malabo nga yung planting area, because once you get kasi once nga basag yung wall, makaka-plant ka pero very very risky. Kasi you can just while planting it, they just unleash. Parang ibubuhos nila yung cover fire as much as they can to just try to catch you off there as you're planting. And now we see the Aljon being able to spot out Rabbit, and Rabbit hopping away. Tumatalon po, balik sa screens. And there goes the lockdown that has been saved up until this round. Tingnan natin.
Yeah.
makakuha nila yung site. Unfortunately, not yet able to enter. Pero ngayon, nakita natin yung Sky Encore Esports backing up, and they should be able to get the plant here into Nest with the wall. Bomb going down. And just like in the previous rounds, 5-on-5 retake na naman ang mangyayari dito kay Apple.
Yeah, but look at the lurk right there again from the Viper player ng Encore Esports dito. No? But there's also another lurk from Josh.
Oh my goodness!
Also the fellow Viper. So we'll see how these lurks go. Actually, he's not going for the lurk right now. Naisip niya na may lurk and he was able to take down the lurk. But Eugene S takes the first frag right here. And the fight for the side. 3v1 right now. Zol Ragnar members still. Ano pa sila dito? Rabbit who will be able to get. No, he was taken down immediately there by Joms. And Zol Ragnar with a bit of a shaky start. They were down 2-0 at the start of this game, and now they have taken the lead going to the half 7-5 as they switch sides.
Apple. Alam mo yung tawag dyan?
Ano.
Ang tawag dyan is Viper on Viper violence.
Is this the triple V?
The triple V.
Viper violence.
Viper on Viper violence. Kasi nakita natin si RU. Napakaganda ng flank niya onto Zol Ragnar. Pero si Josh, nandun sa likod niya. Alam mo yung meme? Yung parang, like, I don't know how to explain it. Parang may tao sa likod mo. And then there's even another person behind you.
Yeah.
Yun nangyari kay yun nangyari. It's a very, very funny situation, and Josh F was just able to find that flank and win it for Zol Ragnar.
Yeah, and now with the changing of sides right here, we're seeing the first frags of the pistol round. Zol Ragnar winning a lot of these opening gunfights right here as Sky Encore Esports naman ang ating attacking side. But looks like they will be able to get the plant down. Yes, they are 2 members down, but they were able to control the site right here. Sky Encore Esports is going to be on them right now to play this post plant. Kaya ba nilang even out yung numbers and maybe even get the win right here for this round? And they are able to get a lot of frags right there. 2v2 situation right now. 1v2. Only one Zol Ragnar member left. And Sky Encore Esports with a beautifully played post plant right there, able to take a round.
Yung positioning ng SE dyan, napaganda. Di ko alam kung na-notice mo, pero in the back of A site, they had a very, very beautiful crossfire. I think it's between Eugene and RU. RU was playing first contact on Hell, and RU was just there on the box waiting for the next peek off. So once Eugene got the first contact, RU, I believe, just peeked out of the box and was able to kill whoever was in Rafter or was right next to Eugene. So napagandang play yun coming out from SE, and now we see them this time kung A site. Last time ngayon po gusto nila pumasok dito sa B site. Drone able to spot out Aeonix here. Does not take him down, but Eugene is able to find Josh F, and then comes down the wall, and Eugene gets a 3K. Now it's just down to a 1v4 situation. Eugene should be able to just find him here in Snowman. Rebit is the one who gets the kill.
Yeah, Rebit is the one able to get the kill. And set play, as in, what was to be expected then. Since nanalo nga ng pistol round in Sky Encore Esports, they had the gun advantage. But instead of playing it slow, playing it safe, as we saw earlier with what happened, no, they played it fast into B side, just rolling through at nakita mo rin ganong ka-aggressive si Eugene is just really trying to find that final frag for his team. But now going into the third round of the half, we do see here na ang Zol Ragnar naman ang magkakaroon ng gun advantage. So a lot of times you expect here the team with the better guns would be able to get the win right here, but at the same time things can happen. A lot of things can happen. A lot of utility usage as well as the plans for both of these teams. So we'll see how Sky Encore Esports would be able to turn the tides, because as we were building up earlier, this is a revenge match for Zol Ragnar. A lot of the pressure is on them, seeing as sila nga yung dating natalo ni Sky Encore Esports, and this is also the map pick for Zol Ragnar. So it's very important for them to get the win here on this map to be able to push through with the momentum as we get into the second map of the game. And still very default, very slow start here for both of these teams. Ito na naman yung nakikiramdaman sila. Saan sila papasok? Sky Encore, will you go for this A side because we've seen earlier Zol Ragnar lagi kayo nag-rotate. Pag nakita kayo ng madaming tao dyan, they're gonna go to the different side. But right now, Sky Encore Esports, with the clock winding down, 30 seconds is gonna be left for this for the
30
attacker side to
seconds
be able
left.
to plant here. Seems like it's gonna be the A side, and yes, they go for the hit right now. But Zol
Wow.
able to get 2 members away immediately from Sky Encore Esports. West in that position, able to pick off the members one by one as they go in. Good crossfire right there from Zol Ragnar, and a flawless victory for them.
Patigasan yung round na yun. Walang gumagalaw. No one wants to leave their spots.
Yeah.
If you noticed, yung KJ setup nga, maganda coming out from Zol Ragnar because they did opt for a 4-man A hit. And once they were able to just say, alam mo yan, let's just commit everything to A. Let's defend the entirety of A. And unfortunately, Sky Encore Esports was there. They did have a bit of the inferior guns. So that gave them a bit of a disadvantage, but Zol Ragnar was really, really just perfect in those positions, and it was just a bit of an unfortunate events coming for Sky Encore.
Yeah, and as you go into this round right here, initial positioning ng Zol Ragnar was very A heavy, and now immediately they went a bit aggressive, tried to get some more information. They realized Sky Encore Esports might be going for a B hit or having more members there. So nice read right there on the map state, on the game state for Zol Ragnar, but Sky Encore able to get the opening frag of this game. They're able to plant on B. So they're going to be playing the post plant while another member, Disrupt, is taken down right here by Shintaro. Man that we want to look at here for Zol Ragnar. 3v3 situation, Sky Encore Esports going into the site right now, trying to clear things out. But Sky Encore just patiently waiting, looking at where they could pick up Zol one by one. With the default plant set up right there at B site, it is very open from where Sky Encore is. Zol, but makuha ba nila? It's gonna be a 1v1 situation right now between the two Soba. Sino ba better Soba dito? And West does get the kill.
Does he have time?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Di ata kaya!
Ooh. 1.1 seconds left.
1.1.
Close.
Feeling ko he thought he halved it. I think West thought that he was able to half the spike there, and very, very, very small. Parang feeling ko ma-half na yun eh. If he just waited just millisecond.
Yeah.
Just I don't know how small, but it's very, very small inches.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, it was down by the inches, but fortunately for I believe Sky Esports, they were able to get that round, and now we can see an A heavy setup here coming up from Sky Encore Esports. Tingnan natin kung anong mga utility na magagamit nila dito. Wala pa naman masyado. Recon Dart lang nagastos, and we do have Disrupt here just holding out for any flankers na makakapasok dito. Disrupt. Will he be able to find Joms or Shintaro? I don't think so. I think he'll just hold it out here.
Yeah. Default setup right now for Sky Encore. Curiously enough, we haven't been seeing a lot of teams going for that mid attack route, going to boiler, trying to take advantage of that side of the map. But a lot of the teams are actually just rotating towards their own spawn point. And right now, Sky Encore having a lot of members here on B side. Wasn't seen right here, but Shinta might be getting first contact right here. And actually, Kelly S does get the opening frag. Hunter's Fury does take down West, and it's a 4v2 right now. Sky Encore with a very
30
good
seconds left.
take right here on B side. Actually,
Uy.
Kelly S, the one's gonna plant, that's taken down by the Nanoswarm grenade setup right there.
Isa pa.
May isa pa nga, and that's it, more delayed. 16 seconds na lang for the plant right here for Sky Encore. They do have the wall to defend
Lockdown.
it, but now with the lockdown being used right here for Zol Ragnar,
my
there
goodness.
is a chance for them to be able to take back this site and to be able to get the defuse. Okay, hindi nila pa nasira yung wall, so they won't be able to ninja defuse
should.
this. The rabbit, actually, they should, but it's still a 1v3. It's very dangerous right here for ANX to just go
Detain.
for the defuse. May na-detain na isa. Eugene S looking right now. Aeonix though, Can you get the frag on the Jet? Okay, hindi siya nakita pero was able to get the head. Just click heads and you win the fights. Duel right here. Are you just delaying the killjoy para hindi siya ma-defuse? They're gonna run the clock right here and wala na, kukulangan ka na sa Oz ANX and that's why kulang ka na sa Oz. You have to stick it. Aryu gets the frag, gets the win for his team.
Pitas na pitas yun ng Sky Encore Esports. Yung rounds na to are getting much closer. Much closer, and it's all coming down to seconds. It is absolutely crazy to think that it's just really down by seconds. Like, kung si Aeonix nakuha dun yung pick-off dun kay RU, it would have been a very good round for Zol. Pero that really was a really momentous effort coming out from Aeonix. And grabe, nice try for him.
But now going into this round though, with 9-8 score, Zol Ragnar does not have a good buy. They have a lot of pistols, they have a lot of sheriffs, classics on their hands, and Sky Encore Esports inching their way closer and getting the map win. Just need to get that 13-point mark, and with a possible 10-8 scoreline, they can just keep on snowballing, getting the momentum sort of their side, getting to that higher number to be able to win this game. But Eugene is very deep into this side, might be able to get both Jets flying around, but Shintar was able to win that duel against his fellow Jet player on the other side. Viper's Pit has been used right there, Sky Encore, even though they right now they're gave a lot of space. Tourna gave them a lot of space because they don't have the proper guns, but now still keeping things close. A lot of economic damage is being done right here by Zol Ragnar. But with the Viper's Pit, it's going to be very tricky. Drop the F, about to go in. Just gets spotted immediately by Rabbit, and it's only the Sova player left. Wes will be able to turn things around. This nasa labas eh. Nakikita mo din dito, pero nakikita din siya ng members ng Sky Encore Esports. And as you mentioned, Sky Encore Esports with the first team heading into getting the double-digit score.
Sky Encore Esports, wala silang takot ng round na yun. Alam nila yung Zol Ragnar was in an eco round. Kailangan nga nila mag-save dun. So, since inisip nga nila, okay, mas maganda nga yung baril natin, mas maganda yung mga utilities natin, let's just go. Buhos natin ang lahat ng person natin sa A site, and buhos lang talagang ginawa nila. Buhos, and they were just able to take the A site, post-plant Viper's Pit, even though hindi ata covered yung Viper's Pit din sa spike, no?
Yeah.
Kasi alam ko yung spike nasa nest eh.
But honestly, at that point, it's fine. It's fine.
It did not matter. It actually did not matter. Feeling ko mas marami nga nilang utility. May Vipers Molly pa sila, may Killjoy Molly pa sila. So it really did not matter for them, as they're just able to hold down the site during the post plant, and Sky Encore Esports was able to cleanly finish off that last round for their side. I feel like what Zol Ragnar really needs to do is that they need to take it a bit more risky, maybe a bit more risky peaks, play it just a bit more aggressively in order to mahanap yung Sky Encore in places na they would not expect them to be. Maybe somewhat of a late lurk, or somewhat more of an aggressive peak in order for them to get more information.
Let's see if Zol Ragnar will be able to recover and pick themselves back here to get things closer to a 1-point deficit lang against Sky Encore. But Sky Encore with a very fast play into the mid, able to immediately plant here in the B side, but they do have numbers advantage. No, actually, Sky Encore even things out, even getting the man advantage right now. Just all of the kills right now going to the favor of Sky Encore, and only Shintaro left. He's trying to do some magic right here, but able to pull this through. Will be able to keep his team within, within arm's reach of Zol Ragnar, of Sky Encore, because if Sky Encore will be able to get the 11-point right here, it's gonna be very hard for Zol Ragnar to take this off. Gets one, that's the start. Might be able to get a second one against Shintaro. Gets the second right here for Shintaro, but doesn't seem like he does have no time left. Malis na siya, and it's gonna be 11 points right there. Rabbit, dulong-dulo na naabutan siya. Parang naabutan lang yung ilong. Tapos nag-count na yun. Nag-count na yun.
Ang sakit naman nun.
Di ba pwede bawasan ng konti sa HP to the next one? Actually,
Pwede 1 HP lang.
1 HP actually. 1 HP.
Tapos magtataka ka, I mean, natanggal ka ng 1 HP, tapos magtataka ka, bibili ba ako ng armor this round? Full armor ba ako?
Yeah,
Hmm.
full armor ba ako? Pero yeah, very good, very fast set play right there from Sky Encore. It felt like na off balance on ng Zol Ragnar and getting into this next round. Dito na, Raph, we see a bit of desperation for the side of Zol Ragnar.
Desperate.
Wes has no armor. Has no
He
shields.
does not.
He has Vandal, and again, another fast plant right here from Sky. Encore, si Enix ang natira dito to defend the hard sentinel right now for Zol Ragnar, and the plant didn't go through.
You
Now,
should
back
run.
off dito, Sky Encore, because of the nanoswarm grenades, and now Killjoy ult, the lockdown has been used for the side of Sky Encore to clear the site a bit right here. Kita mo nga, there's a lot of space being given right now for Sky Encore to be able to put this spike right here. And spike has been planted. Very cheeky peek right there from the jet player of Zol Ragnar. But yeah, as you mentioned, kailangan na nila gawan dito ng more aggressive plays, to be a bit more cheeky, to be a bit more risky, to be able to pull this off. And good info right there. Just wasn't able to convert it. Actually, Rabbit was able to get these kills, and 4 meters, 5 in the blink of an eye. 5 frags right there from Sky Encore, and Sky Encore is at match point.
So I'd say that Zol Ragnar, for that round, they played it, they played more aggressively there when it came to holding off the site. But the biggest factor there that they were just able to take the site for Sky Encore was the Killjoy lockdown. All that Sky Encore needs to do is to get that bomb plant down, and once they get the bomb plant down, they are really, really good in holding those post plants. So unfortunately, the lockdown was just perfect for Sky Encore there, and Zol Ragnar was not able to take any answer, even though they started to play even just a bit more aggressively. But now we get to see the Viper spit dito sa A site, and tingnan natin kung ito yung different, if this will make any difference for this round.
Yeah, and for everyone, if you weren't able to catch there the quick tab kanina, a lot of broken vibes from Zol Ragnar. 2 Spectres, a lot of and a Stinger, but actually, even if things out, itong Viper Spit is being challenged by Sky Encore. It's gonna be very hard for them. It's still a Viper Spit. You still have to respect that. And the plan is actually, inikutan lang nila yung Viper Spit. Parang nandyan yan, ikot kami. Kakalimutan namin na here. We're gonna go for the plant. And Josh with a very fat flank using what? Scan ako! Takes the knife out! Okay, get your gun out again. But still, an advantage right now for Sky Encore. Disrupt getting with a classic kill, but it's only Ionix left right here. Be able to get, it's only just 2 members there. Hindi ka makakos. Bash! Are you good? Kill right there. 30-8 ang ating score. Sky Encore Esports able to get the first map here in our best of 3 series.